Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago in Bengal in India. And what it has to do is with the finest conception of theistic culture. Generally, when we conceive of the infinite divinity or along theistic lines, people have some impersonal idea. This is a highly personal conception. It's all about feeling. In this case, we find the Supreme Male, Krishna, in his loving interaction with the Supreme Female, Radha, becoming curious to understand what it is that is irresistibly attractive about him and that she's relishing in this loving exchange. So this causes him to want to wonder what it is like to be her. Position as the supreme enjoyer, the supreme positive, he can only understand this theoretically. So this arouses the curiosity within him to embrace her position personally. He descends as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and embraces the position of devotee or devotion. Our Guru framed it this way. He said, it is as if the supreme positive is searching for himself in the mood of the supreme negative. Sweetness realizes that everyone's mad after sweetness and relishing the taste. Sweetness thinks, I want to be in the position of tasting sweetness, so I can see what it is everyone is experiencing. When sweetness tastes sweetness, it goes mad. No wonder why everyone's what all the fuss is about. So if you can understand that in principle, you can have some idea. Ecstasy personified, beauty personified, wants to have the experience of being on the devotional end. So that love is greater than power. So that person is attracted by love and devotion in the heart of a devotee. Familiar with yoga and meditation. But when was that the recommended practice? Told in Satya Yuga. What was the Satya Yuga? Around 2 million years ago. People had great life duration. The Vedas say there were people who lived 100,000 years. And they would engage in mystic yoga practice for 60,000 years. Now it would be hard to find someone who could meditate for 60 minutes. So that sort of meditation is not recommended for the people of this age. In the age that followed the Satya Yuga, the Treta Yuga, human life duration reduced to 1,000 years, or 10,000 years. And the recommended process for spiritual realization was yajna, or fire sacrifice, accompanied by the chanting of mantras. In the third age, the Dwapara Yuga, human life duration reduced to 1,000 years. And at that time, what was prescribed for spiritual realization was temple worship. We come to the present age, the Kali Yuga. The human life duration reduced to 100 years and decreasing. So what's recommended for this age? Maha Mantra. It's in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees, they went around in grand procession chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, liberating anyone who could hear and appreciate that. In the Bhagavad Purana, Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Bhangastra Parshadam Yagye Sankirtana Praye Yajantihi Sumedasa. Those with refined theistic intellect will realize this is a great opportunity. Simply by sound culture, we can achieve the liberated position. There's one great quality that neutralizes all the inauspicious effects. Kirtanat eva krishnasya mukta sangha parambraje. By chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, can relieve from all negative influence and entrance into the positive domain.